Yeah, and part of that question is, can you teach empathy? Can empathy actually be taught? Because when I entered my graduate program, they sat us down. They said, "Listen, you all already have the attributes needed to be successful in this work. You're here to learn how to do this work, right? How to operate as a therapist. But you've been allowed into this program because we think you have the stuff.
The good
You
stuff.
got the goods."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um, and some programs will not act as gatekeepers
right.
like I think they should. So they will still allow people to enter the field who maybe are lacking some of these more vital
Correct.
components.
Correct.
I think empathy is taught. I just think it's taught at a young age. So if you're already entering grad school and you don't have it, I don't know if that's something that can be taught at that point. Then
Well,
you
here,
just go become an engineer or something.
yeah. So here's the thing about empathy is, um, it can be taught, or you can teach someone to sit down and they go, okay, when Laura cries, you change your face to go, and you kind of mirror her, you kind of mimic her,
Give
right?
it.
But
Oh,
true empathy and accurate empathy is when I see Laura is sad, I also feel some degree of that sadness. So it's, can you teach that part?
hmm.
Go.
Oh. No, I don't think so.
Right.
So empathy, according to Seth in his new book, and now myself, empathy is also a vital part of being a good marketer.
Has to be.
I think that's where you're getting at.
Yeah. You have
You
to you
have
have
to
to
feel
resonate with people.
empathy. Yeah, you have to feel empathy for the people who are in struggle looking for you.
This is
And
why,
so,
yeah, this is why therapists make the best marketers. If we can get out of our own heads and stop believing, oh, I'm not good at marketing, I'm not good at websites or Google, I don't know WordPress, all that is irrelevant.
mhm. I try to change the word sell, like you need to sell
Mm-hmm.
yourself. I try to replace the word sell with connect.
Mm-hmm.
This is the same thing. You sell yourself through connecting.
Mm-hmm.
And you connect through having empathy for the person that you're trying to connect with. So
Mm-hmm.
it actually is really simple. Maybe not so easy, but it should, I think, for therapists be really easy. This is something we do all the damn time
I know.
anyway.
We just can't do it for ourselves, and we can't do it under the pressure of building a practice and all the pressures we put on ourselves and on the business to grow, and all the moving parts. And so good
Mhm.
marketing is really about creating a message that speaks to the pain of people. And it's also about, in as therapists, we understand, we study how people change, how people take action, what motivates them to take action. Guess what marketing is? Guess what a call to action button on your website is? A good message is, it's compelling people to take an action,
Mhm.
to get on the phone with you, to fill out your contact form. So you have so many skills that you already need. It's just, we also don't know how to describe what we do. We confuse people by describing the parts and features and specifications of what we do and our fanciness and our credentials and whatever. And that doesn't resonate with anyone, at least not as your first conversation with clients, so to speak, through your marketing collateral.
Now I know why you look so tall. You're on that damn soapbox again.
It's, you know it. You know I'm on that. Just get
You're
super
like,
amped all of a
boom.
sudden. Yeah. Let's go
I
ahead
know
and
you
cut
got.
this
I mean, I'm
episode
just.
right here. Ship it.
Yeah, I should have made popcorn for this one. This is good watching you. See how therapists get stuck on the language of I do EMDR.
Yes.
I am a registered play therapist. I do emotionally focused therapy. Most of your clients don't really care about that. They just want to know, are they going to be able to sleep again? Is little
They want
Johnny going to
results.
be able to, yeah,
Hmm.
not get kicked out of his fifth daycare? Am I going to wake up feeling like I'm connected and not living with a roommate who's
There it
supposed to be my
is.
spouse? Like that's what they care about. And you have to have empathy for these people to know that.
That
And I
was
think
good
we're
copy
really
right there, dude. My goodness. I got chills on that.
what
I don't even have a preschooler and I got chills. Like, oh, what if I did?
about little Johnny? He needs to take care of him. He must have some unresolved trauma.
Yeah.
Um, Now you made me lose my train of thought,
I
John.
know.
Thanks.
Whatever.
So I think that we're really capable of having empathy for our ideal clients because, ding, 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 your ideal client is kind of you.
Whoa. What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Seth Godin tell you
So,
that too?
nope. I came from here, baby. I don't got much.
Nice. Right on. Okay,
Don't
you're
have
good.
much.
You're truly gonna have to hashtag unpack that.
Yeah. So think so okay. Think who is my ideal client? Who are the clients that I love seeing so much? I
Hmm.
look at them on my calendar and I'm like, yes, Martha's coming today. I don't know. Whoever that client is, you see a piece of yourself in them. So we're all just little narcissists running around. There's something about your ideal client that speaks to you. It's not random.
While yeah, that's a good point because that's part of how we're able to connect with them is because we have some part of that their experience in us, and we
Yeah.
create resonance through that. So, but then what about clients where we can't share their experience, or if I'm working with a mother,
hmm Or like another great example is those who work in the substance abuse field, but don't
but I've
actually
never
have a
been had an
history of that.
addiction. Yeah.
Yeah. What I find is that there's still a connection somewhere, even if you weren't the one, like you're not a mother, you had a mother or a mother figure.
Boom.
You've had maternal figures in your life. So if you're sitting in front of a mom and that mom is your ideal client, there's something about that mom that connects with you, even if you yourself are not a mom. Just like the one who works with alcoholics, that's like the
Hmm.
common example. Well, what if I was never an alcoholic? How can I help them? Well, why does working with alcoholics, why does that give you some sense of purpose and meaning, even if
Yeah.
you never struggled with alcoholism? Maybe someone in your life did who is close to you. And so that's why this work is so important. So yeah, you
Well,
have empathy for these people because you
yeah.
see a piece of yourself in them, a piece of your
Mm.
journey in their story. So you can connect with them on that.
The way that the alcoholic example is described to me, I was a young, eager graduate student shadowing a substance use like group, and I think I asked the guy, are you an alcoholic or something? Hopefully, I said it in
Yeah, I
a
sure
more
hope you
subtle
didn't
way.
ask that.
Are you an alcoholic?
Or-
I need to know for my paper. I need it for my notes. And he was like, and he was like, no, I'm not. I've never struggled with addiction. I don't know what it's like. And he says what he would tell his clients and the folks in that group was, I don't know what it's like to live a life with an addiction. I know how to live a sober life. And that's what people are here for.
I like that.
I don't know. It worked for him. He'd been doing it for like 30 years, and he
Yeah.
was like one of the best.